It's 5 o'clock. Showtime. Hello, everybody, and Broncos fans everywhere. Welcome to a Friday night show of Broncos Buzz. Spence, kick us off.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Bronco fans, welcome to Broncos Buzz here on the MHRT Network. This is a show where we talk about the Denver Broncos, of course, but we dab our hands into other topics, and we're going to incorporate my comments, his comments, your comments in the chat. And tonight's episode, a kicker gets paid, a Bronco is moving inside out, and the Patriots, again, pull a Patriot thing. Welcome to Broncos Buzz.
Moving
Bill,
inside out? Oh, got it. It's like, wow, is he turning himself inside out? What's the deal here?
Well, hey, I just want to say welcome, everybody. Look at the people.
I know, 137 at 139 and counting. You guys are outstanding, amazing. Thank you so much.
And thank you for being part of the show and coming and watching us and being part of the announcement of the Broncos' second round draft pick, which we will do live on air here with you guys.
Absolutely.
So with that, Bill, tell me how your week was.
My week was pretty good, man. Super busy at the golf course, but weather in Southern California has been outstanding. Golfers are coming out, and it's been busy, but it's been good. How about yourself? I heard you're under the weather.
Oh my gosh, Dayquil finally kicked in. I got sick Sunday at church. All of a sudden, I've got this massive nosebleed. No idea what happened. Got a head cold after that. Been huffing like this all week. I was very nasally and trying to work and read contracts and talk to people at the same time. And then finally, after going through a big bottle of Dayquil, things have broken, and just in time for the show and for me to be here with everybody in the chat. Thank you guys all for coming in and being a part of this show. We love to have your comments. We love to have you guys be a part of the show. And we love you guys being here on a Friday night for NFL Draft Round 2.
Absolutely. And with that, we want to welcome our sponsor again for this week, Chalice Creations by Cindy Rhoda. Please go to, let me pull that up real quick. There's a QR code, and we'll bring in the coupon code. Please click on the coupon code Broncos Buzz 20 to get 20% off anything above or $50 or more. Guys, Mother's Day is around the corner. There are things for women. There's Father's Day in June. There are things for guys. Listen to this, okay? I'm going to give you a little description of what she said. Inspired by her walk with God, her faith, her love for horses, and her experience in the Marine Corps. Her designs are created online, uploaded to a variety of drop ship companies located within the United States for expedient shipping. Also, she ships globally, is also available on most products. Check it out, guys. And if you happen to be in Southern California, LA area, San Diego area, Orange County, whatever, for those listeners that live in those areas, she will be at a booth at the Carlsbad Street Fair on Sunday, May 3rd from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Check out her SM links for updates on booth locations. Guys, check it out. There's something there for everybody. And I'm going to purchase mine here within the next week. And I'm going to wear it on the show. And guys, please support her, but please also please support our show. But more importantly, support her endeavor. And guys, you won't be disappointed. I guarantee. We're going to keep this up here for the very first topic. You ready, Spence, for the first topic?
Ready for the first topic, but before we go to the first topic, gotta give a quick shout out to Brad. Brad, how you doing tonight? Good evening, Broncos, with your host Bronco Bill and Spence. Good evening, gentlemen. It's the second day of the draft. We sit at pick 62. Your thoughts on the pick, and let's go. Okay, I can't read that.
Avs sweep the Kings. Brad, the reason why he kind of grimaced is because he's a huge Kings fan. I don't mean to rub it in, which I'm not doing, but I'm going to have to wear the Avs hat because I am in total support of the Avalanche. I do feel bad for Spence because he's such a diehard Kings fan, but hey, blood.
We went as far as, hey, we made the playoffs. We made the playoffs at least. We went as far as we could.
Now, let me, speaking of the playoff, do you think the Ducks will go the second round and outlast the Kings as far as going to second round in the Kings?
No, the Ducks got a miracle win up in Edmonton. Edmonton's going to come back and spank them.
Okay. Just checking. And, I put my microphone in a different location. I'm not quite sure I like it because I keep smacking it. But anyways, all right. Biggie Bronco, what is up? Haven't seen you in a while, my friend. So how's everybody doing tonight? We're doing good. Do you want me to fill in on the draft pick before it comes through the TV? No, please. Please don't do that. We don't want to know because if we haven't seen it, we can't comment. And now, I mean, I understand that you want to be that guy, and I appreciate it, but no, please don't.
Plus, I got it on right here.
Brad says no Ducks are flukes. Okay. Talking about the Anaheim Duck.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right. Speaking of the draft, last night, the Raiders didn't do what the Raiders normally do, and that is screw it up.
Mess it up.
They got Mendoza. But on a sad note, last Monday, the Vegas Raiders had one of their own pass away at the age of 72. Rod Martin was a linebacker that helped define the Raiders' identity during their dominant years of the 70s. Oh, my gosh. The Raiders teams of the 70s were – it's amazing that the Broncos beat them in 77 to get the Super Bowl, or 76 championship to get the Super Bowl in 77.
Right.
Amazing. The Raiders released a statement, and I quote, "A beloved member of the Raiders family and a favorite of Raiders fans everywhere. Our condolences go out to the entire Raiders nation and his family." End quote. Spence, I don't know if you remember him or not. I do. He was an amazing linebacker, one of those style NFL teams back then where you could just knock the block off of somebody. It was called legal. This guy was one of those type of players. Do you remember him? And if so, What are your thoughts?
And he was Lawrence Taylor before Lawrence Taylor came into the league. He could do everything. I am still personally disappointed that he was not the MVP of Super Bowl 15 when he had not one, not two, but 3 interceptions, and he was not the MVP. Yeah. I mean, I think that a lot of people were shocked. Rob Martin was a great Raider, classy Raider. He was not the bully that you saw of the 70s. He was the class of the organization, and he showed it both on and off the field. So a deep loss for the Raider organization, but definitely appreciate everything he brought to the game of football.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, guys, we're going to go to the next topic. I am going to remove the QR code and the coupon code. But guys, if you're still inclined, go to, where do they have to go to, Spence?
Go to our YouTube page for the MHRT network and click on the network page, and then go to post, and you'll see the QR code there in one of the posts.
There you go. Thanks, Spence. I knew you had the information because you always do.
Perfect. And Brad chiming in.
Oops.
Whoop.
Oh, no, sorry, got it. Go ahead, click it off.
Okay, Brad chiming in. Ty Simpson is better than Mendoza. That was a very interesting pick by the Rams. Almost said by the Raiders, but by both teams. It's going to be interesting because Mendoza is going to come to a team that is rebuilding and is not yet in a competitive nature. So can he transition them to a competitive nature right then? Whereas Ty Simpson is coming into a franchise that is at the top caliber of the Super Bowl, and he can learn for a year, maybe 2 years, but he's coming into a great system where he can develop rapidly without being put into the fire per se. You never know with Stratford at his age and his injury prone. So it's a great pick for the Rams, but Mendoza is going to have all the pressure.
I was shocked. That the Rams went quarterback because, I mean, when you're coming off of, a type of player that Stafford is, you wouldn't think that you would automatically want to replace him or even think about it. I mean, what kind of message does that send to him, in my opinion?
Honestly, Stratford, I think he's in his late 30s, he's been pretty beaten up. And I think this is a smart business decision. You're not trying to push Stratford out, but you're just trying to have a protective insurance policy for not just the foreseeable future, but for the long term.
But would Stafford feel that it's a push out? Hey, you're bringing in this guy to push me out, so to speak.
From an individual perspective, yes, he may feel that way, but he also might be motivated to say, you know what, Rams, you made a bad choice. Here I go. I'm motivated to really push further and further. And honestly, I'll say this. If the Rams come and win a Super Bowl in the next year or two, wouldn't surprise me if Stratford retires, because good time to retire at the peak of his playing career.
Good point.
Before we go on, I got to give a shout out to two very good friends of mine, Carson and Austin, last name Spencer. They play baseball with my son Aiden. They're listening to the show tonight. So Carson and Austin, we play you guys tomorrow. So we'll see you on the field to do battle.
Nice. That's great.
Two good kids.
Good. Hey, this show is about family. It's about family. It's about friends. It's about people like yourself that are watching, that are in the chat. That's what this show's about. And we're diverse. We try and connect with everybody, and we give shout outs whenever we possibly can. And that's how this show works. Speaking,
and we're just here. We are. We're in a big bar right now, or a big couch right now. And yes, Bill and I are doing most of the talking, but you guys in the chat and you guys listening into the show and you guys here, we want you to put comments. We want you to hear your voice. We want you to be part of the show. You put something in here in the chat, we're going to put it up here and we're going to talk about it. We want to acknowledge you guys and get you involved in the discussion. So please, we see so many people who are listening in. Please say hello in the chat. We'll say hello back to you. Tell us your favorite beer, your favorite team. Love to hear from you guys.
We will always bring up the chat. Reason why is because without you guys, the show would not exist. You are the reason why we're here. So please make your voice heard. We will bring it up. If it's positive, if it's negative, if you're a Chiefs fan, if you're a Chargers fan, if you're a Patriots fan, we don't care whose fan you are. We welcome you because this is an equal opportunity show. And that's the way we created it, and that's the way it's structured. Go ahead, Spence, read it.
And Brad's dad is happy because he's a Rams fan. So yeah, it's all good. Hey,
Okay.
Brad,
There you go.
you want to know something? I'm a business guy who works with contracts. So I'm always of that mindset, not just looking to tomorrow, next week, next month, but next year, next 5 years, next 10 years. And this move by the Rams shows that they're looking for the long term. Nothing personal against Stratford. And I think Stratford understands it. Hopefully he will. But the Rams have got to play their marbles for the long term. And I think that's a great move for them for the long term.
Play your marbles. Remember Matt Marvel's game where you line up that marble? I never understood that game, man. I never did. I didn't play it. The only thing I ever did was marbles was put them in a slingshot and shoot them at friggin'
Yeah, I think I did that too. Yeah, my bad. If my sister's watching, yeah, I'm sorry, Steph. And of course, my nephew's probably watching. My nephew's probably watching right now and going, "Bad Uncle Spencer, bad Uncle Spencer." So because of that,
I didn't shoot him. I didn't shoot him at animals. No, that's not me. I
didn't shoot him at animals. I think I shot him at other people.
Other people? What the heck is wrong with you, man?
I'm sorry. I was young. I was innocent. I wasn't sure what I was doing.
How old were you?
Physically, probably 8,
physically. 9, you know, what different than mentally?
Yeah, mentally I was probably 2 or 3. I mean, right now I tell everybody my age. Physically, I'm 80. Mentally, I'm probably 12, and the average gets to about 57.
Oh, God. You make me laugh so much because my wife tells me the same thing. She goes, "What are you, 12 going on 15?"
And when she says that, I'm like, "Thank you, honey. Last week you said I was 3 going on 4."
Speaking of, well, I don't know how I can.
Topic 3 going on to topic 4.
There you go. How would you like to be an NFL kicker how would you like to be a kicker in the NFL?
You'd have a stress level above and beyond anything were imaginable.
Would that stress level equate to being the highest paid kicker in the NFL?
If you have the percentages that this guy does.
ESPN's Adam Schefter reported on April 20th, just 4 days ago, that Dallas kicker Brandon Aubrey and the Cowboys have agreed on a 4-year extension that makes him the first kicker to make how much, Spence?
$7 million a year
per year.
Hang on, you got to say it right. 7 million
per year with a 20 million guaranteed. The total value of his contract is a measly, but I'd take it, 28 million. Spence, is he worth 7 million a year, 20 million guaranteed, and 28 million total contract? Is he better than the guy that can kick that 70-yard field goal?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see, but let's look at the numbers. He's got a career average of 88% success rate. That's 7 out of 8 kicks with a long of 65. And here's an interesting stat. He's at 80% at 50-plus yards.
Wait a minute. The Broncos had Brandon McManus that did not miss in the entire season of 2016.
Right, but that was one season.
This
I
guy,
would just say this guy has shown consistency
Okay.
and stability. And if you can nail down this, now here comes the question. It's a 20 million guaranteed. What are you going to be doing for me lately? What's
Mhm.
going to happen when he goes on a bad streak? So that's why the kicker is one of the most stressful jobs in all of the NFL, because you're expected to perform at the maximum level every time you come out on the field. Now, successfully 7 out of every 8 times is great. Even more, successfully 4 out of every 5 times at 50 plus yards. That is consistency. And he has only missed, if I saw my numbers right, he's only missed 14 career kicks. I mean, this guy has got the stability. He's got the accuracy. Now, can he live up to the terms of the agreement and keep that consistency going? So I would say this is an oxymoron right now, I'm about to say, but job well done by Jerry Jones.
I think we have a problem in the chat between father and son. If we bring this up, it says, my dad is happy with, he's a Rams fan, right? His dad. I'm happy with the Rams prediction. But now his son says, since the Super Bowl's in LA this year, here's my prediction. Broncos against the Rams and the Broncos win. Uh-oh.
I like that prediction. I
know, but he's in trouble with his dad.
I've been in trouble with my dad since 1968.
I'm sorry, Brad.
More in trouble with my mom than my dad.
I'm sorry, Brad, but if your dad's watching, I hope your evening goes well. Just saying.
Hey, you want to know something? I was in trouble with my dad this past weekend when he was rooting for his Dodgers and I was rooting for my Rockies.
Yeah. Your dad's a Dodger fan?
He's a huge, monstrous Dodger fan.
Your dad?
Yeah, my dad. Hey,
why? Oh, yeah, you grew up in LA there. Okay, you're right.
Grew up in LA there. And hey, I will tell you this. I was a Dodger fan until Fox bought the Dodgers and fired a bunch of my friends who had just gotten out of school. And it was at the same time the Rockies had just gotten a franchise. I'm like, bye, Dodgers. Hello, Rockies.
So Brad follows up by saying, since the Rams beat us on Christmas Day a couple of years ago, that's why. He's saying, well, hey, you know, I hope you get something more than a lump of coal for Christmas.
Hey, Brad, we were so on our way to seeing a Rams Broncos Super Bowl this past year.
Yep.
And fate just intervened. But both teams are on the up and up. So that's the good thing. So that the probability of that matchup is very high, I would say, yes, compared to any other matchup.
I agree. All right. The Broncos are flipping or turning, as Ben said, turning a player inside out. Or should I say, outside in. Here it is. The Denver Broncos are moving linebacker Drew Sanders back to outside linebacker. Okay, you're right. Inside out. For the 2026 season. This will return him to the primary pass rushing role he played during his time at Alabama. Okay, if Sanders goes back to outside, okay, where, or I should say, let me phrase that a little bit differently. How does that make the Broncos better? Because now your linebackers are going to consist of oh God, what's his name? Number 47. Come on, the one that you know what I'm talking about, the long-haired guy. What's his name? For the Broncos.
Oh, Benito? No.
Yeah, Nick Benito. So
Nick Benito.
So how does that? So now all the pressure goes on Nick Benito, because if he's moving from inside to outside, how's that make? how's that make Benito better? Or
because
does
I think Nick Benito is better suited to be an outside linebacker, and I think he can. I think Nick or no. So Sanders is moving from inside to out.
Right.
So
and Benito's inside.
And Benito's going to be inside.
Right.
Okay.
I didn't know
Benito was. I didn't know Benito was going to move to inside.
Well, no. So Benito's going to stay at outside. Is what we're saying?
I think so.
So Benito's always been outside.
You've got two outside linebackers. It's a 4-3, right?
Right.
We play a 4-3.
So who are the inside now?
It's going to be. I do not know, but
that's why we need to pay attention to the draft, because we may need that.
The concern I have with Sanders is if you're moving to the outside linebacker, that means you're taking on more while you're taking more responsibility rushing the passer. You have more responsibility covering the running back and the tight end. That's the concern I have for Sanders. Is he going to be able to stay with the linebacker or stay with the tight end? Is he going to be able to stay with the running back in the flats? So I understand
right now. Rob Walton's calling me. Your order's on the way, honey.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 24 pack of Kona. Yeah. So I'm honestly, when I read this and tried to get into the minutia of this, I think the defense BJ has a plan here in place. I just worry that if Sanders is going to be asked more duties with regards to coverage, that there might be an issue. That's the only thing I see. But other than that, I put my faith in Vance Johnson. Joseph, sorry.
Or Johnson. I mean, it could be
Vance Johnson. I know.
It could be whatever. It could be whatever you want to be. It could be, that head coach we had, we didn't like.
Oh, mom says there's a big hockey game tonight. No, Mom. The Avalanche and Kings don't play tonight. They play
Sunday. They play
Sunday. At
1:30 p.m.
Yeah, Mom, they played last night and the Kings lost 4-2.
Is your mom happy?
Well, I guess she's happy right now. She just said a 24 pack. How about a 125 pack? Yeah, Mom, I'd love a 125 pack of beer. Bring it on. My birthday's not for another 4 months, but there's Father's Day coming up. But I got to take care of Mother's Day. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, happy. See, guys, everybody in the chat, anybody who texts me, I get them on the air. Any of you guys who come into the chat, it's me, folks, from Rudy, how you doing?
From South Carolina. What's going on, my friend? What's going on,
How are your friends, the Gamecocks?
We don't talk about certain C words on the show.
I didn't say the C word. I said the G word, which is.
But it still has the other word in there. See, you started something. I'm not even going to read that. You guys in chat, you guys in chat can see that. I'm not even going to read that. He goes, never meant to get the C word.
If it can be said over national television, then we can say it here.
It can be said over national television?
Yeah, South Carolina Gamecocks.
Yeah, but not just by itself.
First down, Gamecocks.
All right, we're moving on. Speaking of jackass of the week.
Oh, thank you.
Not you.
Oh,
not Rudy. Not you not Rudy. Not Rudy, but the word. It was who? It was Vaney.
Oh, my mom just said we can't say the C word, so we can't say the word cute.
Oh, we can say cute.
Oh,
We
yeah,
can say cute,
cute.
cute, cuddly. Uh,
Cash for my honey.
and we can also say jackass of the week. Now, this one, you know,
Where'd the siren go?
I'm just gonna roll with it, and you guys will pick
Yeah.
up on what I'm saying. Here we go. Ready? This week's jackass of the week.
You suck, you jackass.
Major League Baseball's umpire Brock Ballo was
Oh.
violently assaulted and robbed in Center City, Center City. Whoa, wait a minute. Center City, Philadelphia? You mean the city of brotherly love?
Yep, that city of brotherly love.
Okay. On the evening of April 9th, while in town to work the Phillies series against the Diamondbacks, Ballo was checking directions on his. Oh, by the way, this wasn't at night. This is broad daylight in the middle of the day in the city of brotherly love. All right, let's continue. Ballo was checking directions on his phone when the suspect ran up behind him, snatched his phone, and Bello chased after him. Question. Spence, if that happened to you, would you chase after somebody?
Absolutely.
Okay, I continue. There was an altercation in which Ballo was struck multiple times in the head by the suspect. Ballo sustained some serious injuries to his head, but was back umpiring the very next night. Spence, question to you. And I know you said you chased after him. Knowing what happened to Ballo, would you still chase after your cell phone?
Yes.
Okay.
That is, it's got my lifeblood. It's got a lot of things on it. I wouldn't be as careless as trying to put it out in the middle of this. But for the record, he did get his phone back because when he caught the teenager who had taken the phone from him.
Oh, it was a teenager.
It was a teenager who had just committed the same robbery 30 minutes earlier.
Oh, gosh.
That's your city of brotherly love.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I'm going to show you love. I'm going to take your phone.
But a bystander who saw these two wrestling when the phone was apart from them grabbed the phone and held on to it while the altercation was taking place. The teenager got away. They haven't captured him yet, but they've got photos of him. They will get him. But he got his phone back. He got checked out medically. He's fine. But the thing is, he was back umpiring the next day. That is a man.
Absolutely. So,
and to that teenager, I hope the police get you, and you start suffering the penalties of the crimes you commit.
Okay, so
don't do the time if you can't. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time.
Well, here's the thing I have a problem with. A major problem. I've got major problems with anybody committing crimes, but a teenager. Where's he learning this? Is his growing up or whatever? Does he not have parents around? Is he in the inner city? Is he on his own? Is he homeless? I mean, the thing is, why are you doing things? My problem I have internally is why would you give up your freedom and everything that you could work for to better yourself to do something that's going to put you away for years and cause you nothing better than being incarcerated? Why would you give that up? I don't get it.
Well, Bill, it's easy. It's one of several things. There's probably no parental oversight, and you got to think of the lifestyle that these kids are raised in. It's probably not the most desirable area. It's probably an area ridden with crime. where crime is the lifestyle there, and you probably learn it early and learn it quick. It's unfortunate, it's reality, and until you have stiffer penalties for crimes like this, they're going to keep doing it and getting away with it and celebrating it.
All right, let's transition from the suspect to the victim. What kind of a man is this to take that type of assault and not let him be affected by going and doing his job the very next day? You talk about a guy who's a professional. You talk about a guy who's focused. You talk about a guy who's determined to do his job at the best ability. And he didn't go in as home plate umpire. He went back as first base. But the second day, he was at home plate. What type of a man, what type of focus, what type of just being the best you could possibly be to be that kind of guy. That to me, I don't know if I could do that. I really don't think I could.
No, it's just going to say nothing is getting me down. Nothing is going to interfere with my responsibilities in life. Someone tried to pull this on me. I'm standing up for it, and I'm not going to take an emotional day. I'm not going to take a time away. You know what? The best thing to do when a situation like this comes up, get back in your routine, get back to work, get back to producing a positive image for society at large.
I agree. I absolutely agree. Speaking of trying to get back on track, oh boy. After more pictures surfaced the other day. Oh, hang on. Before we get to that, let's go to the chat real quick. So I just gave you a tease. Rudy says, we're not going there. With the big CK. Don't say stiffer. What, Rudy, would you stop? What the heck is wrong with you, boy? Okay.
He was referencing a character from a famous movie.
Okay. After more pictures surfaced the other day, these were from 2020. Mike Vrabel said he is seeking family counseling and stepping away. No, hang on. Stepping away from the Patriots draft on the third day, which is Saturday. Vrabel said, and I quote, I'm not sure I believe all of this, but here's his quote. I have always wanted to lead by example. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that just threw everything out the window. I just wanted to lead by example. You set a bad example, dude. Let me continue. I'm still quoting. This is not an easy thing for me to admit. And here's where it gets really twisted. And and it would be something I would advise a player of mine to do if I was counseling them, unquote. Holy crap. Hold on a second. Hold on. Time out. First off, you say you want to be, what did he say? I don't want to misquote him. I don't want anybody to say that I misquote him. I have always wanted to lead by example.
Yeah.
Well, you screwed that up. And then he comes back and says, I would advise a player to do the same thing if I was counseling them. You got to be kidding me. Right? Oh, excuse me. End quote. You got to be kidding me, right? Mike, have you totally lost it? Have you totally freaking lost it? Because if you said any of those things to your players in the locker room, face to face, and you said that to me, and I was in that locker room, I would never believe anything else you ever said. Spence, what do you think?
No, what has happened over the last 7 days is exactly 100% what I said would happen. He first went into an internal meeting with the organization and allegedly confessed. Yeah, I don't think so. But then what happened was he went inside with the marketing people and the broadcasting people and the media people of the organization who spun it a certain way. And of course, after he came out with his first press conference, boom, the photos of 2019 and 2020 with the hand holding in that bar come out. This is going to be
and the kissing.
But this is going to be an interesting position now the Patriots need to explain. You have a coach who has not been honest. You have a coach who has not been integrity. You have a coach who has not been faithful. You've got a coach who's not been part of the higher standards of the organization, but you have a coach who just led you to the Super Bowl. So what's more important?
They're on the clock right now. Speaking of Patriots, they're on the clock right now.
Yeah, the pick is in, and
talk about timing. Talk about timing. That's perfect.
Talk about timing. My honey just came in.
That's timing too. Timing times two.
Need to come wake her up. They just took Gabe Jacas.
Who's that?
A edge rusher from Illinois.
Okay. So, anyways, going back to what you were saying.
But I'm going to say this. The Patriots have, I guess, a famous saying, the Patriots have a lot of explaining to do. Because
let me ask you. Go ahead.
How he's going to keep his job. The Patriots have a question to ask. What is more important? Keeping the job of a coach who just got you to the Super Bowl, but did it in an unethical manner off the field. So you get rid of him because of unethical, but if you get rid of him, you now just took a coach who just took you to the Super Bowl away. You have to get a brand new coaching staff and a brand new path forward. You know the Patriots. They're going to sweep this under the rug. They're going to let him get away with this. It's going to be someone else's fault, of course.
Well, like my nephew Bobby said, when I mentioned to him that the owner, Robert Kraft, said that he stands behind Vrabel and he supports him 100%. My nephew Bobby said, well, of course he does, because the Patriots are cheaters and so is our head coach. I went, oh, snap. But here's the thing that bothers me. You come out and say it's nothing. It's innocent. There's nothing going on. And then you get pictures from 19 and 20. Then you get the whole thing in Arizona. And then heaven knows what would happen between 20 and 26. There's a whole lot of stuff in between there. Why did he get fired from the Titans? Maybe they knew something and didn't want to deal with it. Maybe, there's other things that are going to come out. What's the deal here? Why are the Patriots protecting him? This whole thing is not going to go well for the Patriots. And I'm not going to say that I'm not delighted in the Patriots having, controversy, because I'm not a Patriots fan, but being a fan of sports and integrity, how in heaven's name does Mike Vrabel keep his job? I know he said he's going to counseling. I know the Patriots about him. How does he keep his job when Diana, I forget her last name, Diana Rossini, deleted her Twitter account completely and walked away from that athletic support, for
did you just say reporting. Athletic supporter?
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry.
He walked away from the athletic supporter. There is a short that will get posted on the MHRT app.
I meant from the athletic, whatever it is, and what she was on. But she resigned from that, but maybe from some other things she should as well. But the bottom line is, how does he keep his job? How is his? Is he Teflon? What is the whole deal here?
Well, it comes down to organizational issues. Now, let's do a comparison. If this was the Broncos organization, he probably would not survive. If this was the Rams organization, probably would not survive. Organizations that have high caliber of ethics and standards. But it's the Patriots who have cut corners, cheated, done this, done that. Robert Kraft is not going to do anything because Robert Kraft has a coach who just took a team to the Super Bowl.
True. Now, if the Patriots would have gone 2-15, would he be gone?
He'd be toast.
Okay, so it's all based on the fact that he won.
Yeah, his performance on the field.
There you go. All right,
we got some more people here in the chat. Hey,
hang on. We're gonna back out. We're gonna back out of the Jackass of the Week so we get to the next topic. So we're backing out gracefully from the Jackass of the Week times 2 because we had 2 of them. Here we go.
Bad Spencer.
You suck, you jackass.
Nah, you're fine, Spence. Go ahead. Bring it up.
All right. Hey, Kelly Miller. Hey. How you doing? Good to have you part of the show tonight. Thanks for checking in. Hope all's going well. Nando Magic. Let's go, Bronco fans. Let's go, Broncos fam. Salute to you all, fam in the chart.
It's Broncos. Short for family, dude.
Oh, I know, but
got it.
Me and contracts. I read stuff and I see
okay. Lawrence, what is up? Lawrence says, thanks for your work for our team, guys. Any word what we might do? Yeah, we might select I'm saying tight end or running back. But here's a problem that I have with the running back. What message does that send to Harvey? What message does that send to what's the name? Not Dawkins. What's the name?
Dobbins.
What message does that send to him? If you're going to draft a running back, that would tell me I'm looking over my shoulder because they don't have confidence in me. What do you think?
I think they're going to look at either linebacker or tight end. I mean, Eli Stowers is still available, the tight end. Awesome tight end. Anthony Hill, CJ Allen, Joseph.
You don't like Troy Franklin?
The more I did my background research,
Franklin is a Bo Nix guy.
I know, but
is Franklin an NFL guy? That's the deal.
That is the question.
Yeah. Hey, Brad has a question for you. Go ahead and read it. Or not a question, but a statement.
Sorry, I stepped away from the conversation for a sec. What are we discussing? Well, we're discussing how in Bill's opinion, how Diana Rusi went away from the athletic supporter.
No.
Those were Bill's words.
You took one little phrase. If you missed it, go back about 10 minutes. Yeah, it'll be right there. I didn't mean the athletic supporter. I mean the athletic. Never mind. I'm only going to bury myself even more.
Rudy, I think you know more about the answer to this question than I do.
What's wrong with Bill? Mr. Spence, what's wrong with Bill? Nothing. I just here's what happens, and my wife tells me this all the time. She goes, babe, why do you say things before you think about what you're saying? And I've always done that my entire life. Always. I always say things before I think about it. I don't know why. I've always done that. My My mouth overloads my brain. I guess I have no clue.
So, Rudy, to answer your question, what's wrong with Bill? Do you want me to list from A to Z or 1 to 100? Your choice.
A to Z is shorter, so I'd go with that one. That's only 26. Oh my gosh. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4 more topics, and the Broncos selection hasn't come in yet. So we're doing good.
We got pick number 57 is just got announced. So it's 4 more picks to the Broncos. So we'll definitely get it in.
Okay. So here we go. Mr. If I say this to you, I want you to answer, Spence, who do you think it is? Mr. Prima Donna in the NFL. Who is it?
Oh, Aaron Rodgers, of course. Dun, 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 dun.
Bingo. And no, we don't talk about topics prior to the show, so that was a legitimate guess. Once again, Steelers. What?
I got one right.
Oh, once again, Steelers quarterback Aaron Rodgers is holding Pittsburgh hostage as he hasn't said whether he will return or retire. Before I continue, Spence, how does this guy get away with this? If you're a general manager or an owner or something, wouldn't you say, hey, tell us what you're doing because we need to know because the draft is like tomorrow. Tell us what the heck you're doing.
I would have ejected. If I'm Pittsburgh, I would eject him quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Well, who do they have as backup? Anybody?
Anybody else who's Pickens?
Oh, they do have Pickens. You're right. They do. So you would say, okay, you give us an answer by noon tomorrow or you're done.
You know, this is Aaron Rodgers' motto. It's all about the attention and being an attention whore. Last year, he did not sign his contract until June of 2025. Yeah, they made the playoffs and yeah, this and yeah, that, but it was not an impressive season. And you know what? Aaron Rodgers is more of a virus than a viable option. You know what, Pittsburgh? Move on. Even if you finish with a 5-12 season, 6-11, you're gonna grow because you do not have a 42 or 43-year-old quarterback holding you down and holding you hostage. You are the organization, not Aaron Rodgers.
Is Aaron Rodgers a distraction to the team moving forward by his antics?
Very much so.
Okay.
I mean, let's look at the Steelers. I mean, Mike Tomlin, no longer the head coach. So you have a new leadership.
Oh, I got something on Mike Tomlin after this one. That's a good segue. Way to go.
Oh, dear. Okay. But Mike Tomlin's not there anymore. So you have a new voice, new leadership, new direction. And really, you want Aaron Rodgers to be – if I'm a new head coach and I have a choice between going with someone who's got a few years in, who has a long potential longevity, or go for a guy who's trying to get one last glamorous spotlight shined on him because all he cares about is he himself and me. That's Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers does not care about you Pittsburgh Steelers fans. He does not care about the steel hardworking members of that town. He cares about himself first through 1 million.
Well, here's the problem. Here's the problem. The Steelers came off of a playoff year. So the general manager is hard pressed to say, well, I just got to get rid of that guy and start all over. That's what I read, and that's what's hard. That's the decision. That's why they're waiting, according to them.
But, I mean, you're one missed field goal away from not making the playoffs.
Very true. Very true.
From a reliable Baltimore kicker who had a great season and he just had game at the wrong time. He makes one of those kicks. Pittsburgh's not in the playoffs. And it could be, we could be all Aaron Rodgers' fault. Aaron Rodgers' fault. He walked around like, yeah, I got Pittsburgh to the playoffs. Yeah, come on. Who's the man? Who's the man?
So Rodgers is a prima donna, and according to himself, this is a quote. Not a quote. Sorry, not a quote, but a thought about him. The Steelers and the NFL all revolve around him. He wants everybody to think he is Mr. NFL. He is somebody. But when the GM of the Steelers, and I read this, the GM of the Steelers said, "We made the playoffs. I want Rodgers back. We will wait as long as we possibly can." That's not a good message, because what you're doing then is the GM now is putting all the eggs in Rodgers' basket, and Rodgers is going to run with it.
No, he basically gave Aaron Rodgers all the leverage here. So now, do you go back on your word and alienate the direction of the team and the organization, or do you now put yourself at the mercy of this prima donna who doesn't care? He does not care about the success of the team. He cares about the success of him above the team.
Right.
So
I totally agree.
Aaron Rodgers could throw 5 interceptions and they lose by 35 points, and he'll go, "Wasn't my fault. The wide receiver didn't catch the ball." That's Aaron Rodgers.
I threw it 10 feet over his head, but Doc, I should jump.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Pittsburgh fans, is this what you really want? Is this the direction?
Yeah. Speaking of Steelers on the heels, boy, I'll tell you what, this might be a blessing in disguise for this guy. Former Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin has agreed to a deal to join NBC as an NFL pregame show analyst on Football Night in America per, here it is again, Athletic Support. I'm sorry, Athletics, Andrew Marchand. So, my question to you, Spence, is this: Tomlin gets fired, quote, released, whatever, from Pittsburgh. Okay, he joins NBC as an analyst on the pregame show for Football Night in America. Is that a promotion to him because he's outside of all that drama of a la Aaron Rodgers we talked about? Or is this something that he could grow into, or do you think he ever does want to get back to being a head coach?
I think this is a great transitional period to really understand the league. I mean, look at a coach that we have right now for the Broncos who went into the broadcasting booth and got to see more of the league. Mike Tomlin needs to evolve coaching wise. He's great coach, great motivator. Maybe he needs to visualize what's happening in the rest of the league. I think his opinions are valid, are going to help the broadcast. And I'm telling you right now, NFL schedule makers, do not miss this opportunity. Baltimore at Pittsburgh, Sunday Night Football, week 1.
Yeah.
Bingo, bingo, bango. You got to do it. And I think he just brings a level of inspiration, of invigoration, of a positive energy, and he'll tell it the way it is, like a coach. And
do you like it? Do you like his insight? Do you like the way he presents himself?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. He is someone who will say it as it is. No, Rudy, not this Sunday for football. Sunday, September 8th, I think it is.
8th? Yeah, I think it's 8th. I think you're right. Rudy, put
September
the pipe,
6th.
Put the pipe down. We're not in September yet. I know you're in South Carolina and things are different on the East Coast, but I know you're 3 hours ahead, but you ain't no 6 months ahead. That's for dang sure.
Hey, Teflon Don has a message for you.
I sharded.
Oh wow! Did you rip one? Man,
I sharded. Okay, not quite sure, but these younger kids or whatever age, they have their own little language, so it's all good. I'm trying to stay hip. How about boss? Hey, that's boss. Hey, that's far out, man. Wow,
hey,
that's freaking rad.
Just letting everybody know they're at pick number 61 with the Rams right now. So the Broncos are going to be coming up shortly. The Texans.
Rudy said he doesn't need to put the pipe down because it's not allowed in South Carolina. Well, what is? Shrooms or something, man? Whatever it is, just lay low. All right.
The Rams are on the pick is in for the Rams right now. The pick is in. So why don't we look at what's,
man? I'm still on the Titans. I'm an hour and a half behind you.
All right. So
I would be on my TV, but I don't want
everybody in the chat. What do you guys think we should go for? Tight end. I know Rudy wants to go for a beer.
Rudy said he wants to go for a beer.
We should draft a beer. Okay, that's I'm
hey,
up for
draft beer. Perfect.
There we go.
Draft beer.
So I'm looking at tight end or linebacker as an option here. Definitely Anthony Hill is still available.
Anthony Hill just got picked. Anthony Hill just got picked. Anthony Hill just got picked by the Titans.
Oh, I missed that. Oh, Rams.
Wait a minute. Right hang on. I take it back. It said they were talking about available. Never mind.
Oh, Max Clare, tight end from Ohio State, just got selected.
Is that who you wanted?
That was one of the two that I was looking at. So the Broncos are now on the clock.
All right, so the Broncos are on the clock. I'm going to bring up the volume so you guys can hear, okay? Can you hear that, Spence?
I can hear it, but I'm maybe about 15 seconds ahead.
I know, but I know you're ahead of me, but so don't say anything. Just
okay.
Wait for here.
I'll tell you when they're
it's the Rams now. Hang on. Never mind. It's the Rams that they're picking. So just I might be 30 seconds behind, but don't say anything. Let me go ahead and put it on here so people can hear it through the chat. Is that cool?
Okay.
Through the show.
Saying right now the Broncos are on.
Don't say anything, please.
Well, no, the clock is counting down at 3 minutes.
All right.
So tell me when you see the.
We got the Rams, which is Max Clare. Here, I'll put it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on. The Broncos just traded their pick to Buffalo.
Why?
They just traded their pick to Buffalo.
And Buffalo's choosing when?
Right now. So
I know, but where does Denver go to?
I don't know. We're gonna hear.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious? We're going to do a show. We can't even do the second round.
No, well, let me see if I can get the information here.
What the heck?
If anybody has the details, let's see.
Yeah, anybody have details? Now we want what's the name? Who was it that said he would give the pick, but now he says we told him no. Big E. Yeah, Big E Bronco, if you're still around, man, tell us what's going on. Denver trades pick to Buffalo, it said.
Yeah,
Bills
that's all. I don't have any information
I don't have anything
details about it.
Why in heaven's name would Denver drop down?
Well, maybe there's someone that they think is not, they can get a little bit later, but
I don't know where they're going to be now.
Bills acquired here it is. Bills acquired the number 62 pick from Broncos for the number 66 and 182 pick. So we moved back 4 slots.
And we gained
a 6th round draft pick.
Big E, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. Big E, you are always on it, dude. You're always on. Thank you so much, man.
So
okay, so now we got 4 more. So let's get to the next topic then before we get to that one. What?
Is this my favorite topic?
Nope. It's
not yet.
my favorite topic. Sorry, Spence. I know this one hurts, but the next one won't hurt, or it could, depending on what ballpark you go to. All right. The Colorado Avalanche are just 1 game away from advancing to the second round of the playoffs after a 4-2 win last night in LA against the Kings, Spence's favorite team. Game 4 is in LA Sunday afternoon. Spence, I do have to admit, I'm sorry. I know you're a huge fan of the Kings. I know you're a huge fan of Andre Kopitar. And if the Kings do not win Sunday, his career comes to an end. Are you sad? Not only just for the Kings. I mean, sure. I mean, they're the 7th seed, but are you or 8 seed? Excuse me. But would you be more sad for Kopitar or the Kings in general?
I think the Kings in general could, and honestly, my heart at this point, let's just lose and end it on Sunday so that Kopitar can end it on his home ice and not win and then go back to Colorado and who knows. You know what? 20 years in the league with the same team. That is very rarefied air, especially in this day and age. And so I'm happy with the Kings that they made it this far. It took them a while for them to eject the virus known as Corey Perry, and it's amazing.
You guys got a good head coach. You guys got a good head coach in the making. I really think so.
I think we've got a good team, but we've got to find some offense. I mean, we've lost people. We've lost a lot of offensive people to free agency the past few years, and we just haven't replenished. And some of the selections our general manager brought in.
Can I give you a Kopitar story?
Go for it.
This is long before the Avalanche. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. Avalanche have been in Colorado for 30 years. This is about a little over 22, 23 years. How long has Kopitar been in the league? 20 years?
20 years.
Okay, so this is about 18 years ago. Had season tickets in San Diego for the San Diego Gulls, and the Gulls were the Ducks farm thing. But Kopitar, for some reason, was down there in an exhibition. They did the Kings and Ducks did an exhibition down there, and I got to see him in person. And this kid is amazing. He was absolutely amazing. Just 20 years with the same team, and to be able to see Kopitar in person on the ice. And I know it wasn't an NHL rink. It's the San Diego rink. It only holds like maybe, I don't know, 12,000 or 14,000, whatever. But it was amazing to be on the ice, or not on the ice, but on behind the glass. But first, second row, and see Kopitar and just the ability that kid has. And I wish him all the best in his retirement. I feel bad for him. Spence, was he ever on any of the Kings Stanley Cup championship?
Yeah, he was on both of them in 2000,
right.
2012 and 2014. So victory lap. Yo! Victory lap!
Yo! What's
happening?
Nice to have you, my friend. Nice to have you, as always. Now,
so what's popping? What's popping, fellas? Let me give a victory lap, a quick update. So we're about to select at 62 the second round draft pick.
No, 64.
You didn't let me finish. Shame on you.
66. Sorry.
Victory lap. So we made a trade with Buffalo to go back 4 spots, and we picked up a 6th round draft pick, I believe. Oh, and Bill, your alter ego team, the Chargers, are selecting right now.
That's for you.
So,
hey, how come again I don't have a full screen on this freaking thing? I ain't worried about it, whatever. Okay.
anyways, what's popping, fellas? Oh, we've had some great discussions tonight. Talked a lot about the Patriots. What's popping? Bill had your victory lap. You got to go back maybe about 20 minutes. Bill had the comment of the show. I'm not going to say it or repeat it, but he had the comment of the show.
Go back and watch it. Yeah, I did say something that I didn't even realize I said. Spence brought up, and I'm like, oh wow, I did say that. Hey, it happens. It's live. We're doing a live show. It's not recorded. It's not edited. Everything's live. It's what we love about doing the show. And it's fun. It's fun. You guys make it fun. You make it enjoyable, and you interact, and it's just amazing. Now, even though Spencer was a little bit sad when I brought up the Avalanche 3-0 series game lead, we can close it out on Sunday. This one is for Spencer on a good note, depending on which ballpark he goes to. Whoa, blowing everything away over here. Sorry about that. All right.
My second true love behind my wife.
Yep. Here it is. Major League Baseball has 30 major league teams, and their ballparks are associated with those teams, of course. Here are the ballparks with the average. Now, the average is based on, from what I've researched, average is based on which one you choose. Okay, we're going to get that. Average cost of a beer. Now, all beers at ballparks are 16 ounces. But if you're getting an IPA or a lower alcohol or non-alcohol or whatever, this is the average. So think high, think low. Here's the average. I am a National League guy. I love the Colorado. I love the Chicago.
Yeah, go Rockies.
I love the Chicago Cubs. Okay. I'm a Cubs fan. And that's the National League. So speaking of that, the Cubs are on a 9-game. Speaking of that, well, because I got the Avalanche. When the Avalanche win the Stanley Cup, hopefully, I'll take that down and put the Cubs banner. Anyways.
Okay.
Now he wants me to get the Cubs freaking hat. Hang on.
I mean, he's bragged about there. Oh, okay.
Come on, man. Anyway, so now, what the heck? Where the heck was I? You got me all screwed up. Anyways, I'm a Cubs fan, so I'm doing just National League stadiums and their prices. You can kind of figure out where the other ones fit in. All right, here we go. So I'm going to do the National League only, but we'll give the most expensive ballpark at the end. I said it to Spence earlier. It is a National League ballpark. I didn't tell him which one, but it's a National League ballpark. We start out with the least expensive ballpark. Spence, what do you think it is?
I'm just going to say this because of the way things are going right now, but it's got to be the Colorado Rockies because they
Bingo. $3.08. $3.08.
Hang on. $3.08 for a 12-ounce beer?
16 ounce.
Not possible.
Average. Now they're taking all the different ones. That's what it says. I'm going by what it said. This comes from Major League Baseball.
This is 2026, right? Not
Yes.
2006.
No, 2026, $3.08. They're number 30. They're the least expensive in the entire Major League Baseball. Number 27, another National League team, obviously, Arizona Diamondbacks, 513. It jumped from 308 to 513 in three stadiums.
Okay, I might buy that.
Number 26, Atlanta Braves, 513. Number 24, Padres, 513.
Whoa, what in the state of California?
Yeah.
No, I'm calling shenanigans.
Number 19, Florida Marlins, 514. Remember, these are average. This isn't high. This isn't low. This is average.
Okay, that's reasonable, I think. For Florida.
Number 18, the Cardinals, 539.
I buy that. It's Anheuser-Busch and Busch Stadium.
Number 14, Dodgers, 719.
I'm calling bull shenanigans right now. Okay. More like 27-19.
I'm saying
Okay.
this is average, dude.
No, I cannot. No. Zip zero nada. No way. With the way they have their player salary cap and all that, no. And I remember the last time I went to a Dodger game with my dad and my wife.
Hey, maybe it's 719 for non-alcohol. Okay. That's all I'm saying.
No, might be 719 for 1 ounce, a little sippy cup. Yeah, no, it is not set. No, baloney.
Okay, well, it gets better as we go along. Cincinnati Reds at number 13, 770.
That sounds reasonable for Cincinnati, but
New York Mets, number 12, also 770.
baloney. That is bull crap. Okay. Don't they know they're in the most expensive state in the union? I would expect it to be $37 for beer.
State in the union is California. Hello. Rudy says Milwaukee's best.
Yet, wait a minute. I haven't heard Milwaukee be mentioned yet.
We're getting there. Phillies, number 10, 790.
That's the city of brotherly love. Yeah. It's watered down, probably.
Speaking of the Brewers, way to go there, Rudy. Number 8, $8.72.
For that beer, no thank you.
Milwaukee's best at $8.72. Miller High Life. Come on, man.
Miller is. Oh my God. I'm sorry. If anybody here is a Miller drinker, why? That is the most. I think was rated the most unhealthiest beer in the market.
And you're gonna pay $8.72 for that?
No.
How about Pittsburgh, number 7, $9.16.
Pittsburgh's more expensive than the Dodgers. Okay. Yep. Someone messed up. Someone did not program their spreadsheet right when they put all these numbers together. That's all I can say.
We still got 3 teams to go, dude. And the Cubs haven't been mentioned yet. Number 6, San Francisco Giants, $9.25.
So you're telling me a beer is least expensive in LA Dodger Stadium than in Pat Bell Park or whatever they name it now? I'm just no. Someone got these numbers all wrong.
Dude, I will send you that article when we're out there. I will send that article from my phone to your phone,
Okay.
and you can do research. That's number 6. Who's between number 5 and number 1?
I think you haven't mentioned the Cubs and the Washington Nationals.
Who's number 5?
Washington Nationals.
Wrong. Number 5, Cubs, 1078.
Well, I could understand that. That seems reasonable for Chicago and the South Side, North Side. I mean,
Why does it seem reasonable? Because it's Chicago.
Because they've got a government there that is just not running things very well. So,
dude, have you ever seen when they do the cup snake? Those people are powering down beers at $10.78 a piece.
And then they have all the stacks of cups.
Yes! And they lower down throughout the entire stands. Dude, they have hundreds and hundreds of cups. People are paying $10.78 on average. That is crazy. Does Chicago have millionaires that live there or what? Just like, wow. Well, okay, let me ask you a question. Now, throw out the Rockies and throw out the Nationals because that's the highest one. Any other ballpark? Let's say you go to Dodger Stadium, and at $7.19, how many beers are you buying?
A third.
Are you buying a beer? Are you buying 2 or what?
I'm buying 2 beers
at $7.19.
$7.19. Oh, all right. The Broncos are on the clock right now, and the Cardinals just took Carson
I don't know.
back.
I haven't gotten it yet. Well, again, don't say the Broncos. I almost say Cubs. Don't say the Broncos thing because I'm going to play it on here. I want to know if you can hear. Can you hear this, or I'll turn it up? Can you hear that? Louder. Hang on.
Intrigue now is we're going to get a quarterback coming on the board.
Hang on.
Oh.
Can you hear that?
I heard the shish kebab.
Can you hear that from what they're saying? Uh-oh. What did I just hit? Oh, dang, Google. Oh, come on, man.
All right, Broncos are on the clock officially, and the pick is in.
Don't say nothing.
I'm not going to say what it is. I'm just going to say the pick is in.
I got the Cardinals. Can you hear that? It's the Cardinals.
Yeah, I know.
The Arizona Cardinals select Carson Beck, quarterback, Miami.
Ooh, you agree with that?
Yeah, especially since they need a quarterback down there, and I mean it's someone.
All right, before we get to that, go ahead and talk about the Cardinals pick. I gotta step out real quick. I'll be right back.
All right,
and then I'll get the Broncos. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, Chad. I'm with you here. So we're going to talk about the pick, okay? I'm going to play it live as best I can. So the pick is in. We're just waiting for them to announce. Who do you guys think they're going with? I think they're going with an outside, a linebacker or a tight end. It's going to be interesting. So here they come. Here they come. All right, the pick is in. Is that TJ? Here we go. What's up? TJ Ward. Best owner.
The
Next pick.
In the 2022 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Tyler Onyedon.
A defensive tackle, Tyler Onyedon of Texas A&M. Good selection. I think this is going to help the Broncos. Yeah, with their inside rush and inside game. I mean, they've got definitely. All right, Bill, we're waiting for you to come back before we get the selection and bring it out to everybody.
I got it.
Okay. I was thinking they're going to go either linebacker or tight end. They might go defensive tackle. You never
Here it
know.
is. Listen. Yeah, Broncos jacket, baby. Here it is. Yeah.
Hey, on behalf of Super Bowl 50 champions and the best owners in football, the Penner family, with the 66th pick in the 2026
A little
NFL
louder if
Draft,
you can.
the Denver Broncos select Tyler Onyedem.
Who?
Tyler
Defensive
Onyedem.
tackle?
Defensive tackle. Yeah, it is. Hey, it is a need. I don't think as pressing the need as tight end or linebacker, but it was a need, and it doesn't hurt to have an extra resource there on the defensive line. So I think,
but we just moved not Browning, we just moved Sanders to outside linebacker.
yeah,
So now-
this is a defensive tackle. This is inner line.
True, but okay.
So I like the pick.
Okay.
And he
So
played
then,
in the
so then what do we
SEC.
do? So then what we do a tight end and running back? So we just
Well,
okay, let's see what he says. He says he's quick. He's quick and he has hand skills.
So Fernando
Okay.
Mendoza to start this draft
Interesting.
last night.
Says he's quick.
and the Raiders just took, I know Jack is probably at a Raider party right now, but they just took defensive end Kieran Crawford from Auburn.
Boy, a lot of
Edge
defensive
rusher.
players have been. A lot of defensive players are going in the second round. A lot of them. Offense went quite a bit last night from what I looked at. I didn't watch the whole thing because I was watching the hockey game, but
Hey, what do we do another year? We got the second round pick in. Well, technically third round pick, but we got the pick in during our
Yep.
show live here with you guys.
absolutely.
More live with me since I did break it while you were gone, Bill.
So we didn't get to the most expensive ballpark.
Okay,
For
so
a
Washington
16 ounce.
Nationals. Washington Nationals. I'm saying $10.99.
Okay, so let's go back the last three prior to the Nationals. Pirates at 916,
Yep.
Giants at 925, Cubs
Yep.
at 1078. What do you think the Nationals are?
I said $10.99.
I'm glad you're sitting down. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it. I want you to say it.
$15.40.
$15
Only in Washington, D.C. Yeah.
Can you believe that?
What place?
$15.40 for a 16 ounce? Dude, that is $1 an ounce.
That's Dodger Stadium.
$1
You know,
an
and we're actually going to a Dodger game against the Rockies on Memorial Day.
Who's we?
Me, Anna, and the kids. So we're going to a Dodger game. So
Are you
I
serious?
will- yeah. So I will
That's cool.
report back on my
Yes, please do. I want you to do that. Please do.
$24 beer or whatever.
Dude, take a picture of it and what it costs. Seriously. No, I want you to do your research. Or take a picture of it, bring it back on the show and show it, because I want to see if that's even accurate. Because the Dodgers was at $7.19 for a 16 ounce.
I'm-
$16 ounce.
I'm- 16 ounce. 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 16 oun
But that's average. Again, depends
I'm
on what
calling
you're getting.
shenanigans. I'm still calling shenanigans.
Okay.
There is no way Dodger management is going to charge an average of $7 for a 12 or 16 ounce beer. 16-ounce beer. Now, if this was 1996, I would be like, okay, that's reasonable.
Let me look up something real quick because I
There's
went
no
to
way.
a Padre game. I went to a Padre game and I swear it was like $15 a freaking 16-ounce beer at Petco Park.
Yeah, Dodger Stadium offers a wide range of beers from domestic imported options to local craft beers, with the prices ranging from typically $12 to $20, depending on size and type. Popular brands Bud Light, Coors Light, Miller Lite, Michelob Ultra are widely available 16-ounce servings for around $12 to $15. I'm calling shenanigans on this.
And here it says a 16-ounce beer at Petco Park generally costs between $14 and $19.
Yeah.
Petco had it at, let's see, Padres, $5.13.
Are you sure that article wasn't written in 1996, not 20?
It might have been written like 1896.
Yeah, exactly. There is no way.
Okay, hey, we pride ourselves in being honest, and that's why we do our research. And I took that at face value, and we did our research, and there it is with the Petco Park saying 14. Yeah, my son bought me a Budweiser beer because that's what they have, Budweiser beer, and it cost $17 for a 16-ounce beer. $17.
Breaking news here by Brad.
Got some breaking news for Bronco Bill. Your Cubs are in town to play the Dodgers this weekend. Yes, I know that. I appreciate it. But they're also in San Diego, which I'm closer to, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I may be going to one of those games with my son and grandson.
Okay, the boss just gave me the
okay, here it is. Draft beer, 20-ounce draft beer at Petco Park can run $13.75 or higher, depending on the brand.
Yeah, I'm telling you, whoever did that article, I'm calling shenanigans.
They're smoking something. It must have been Rudy from South Carolina.
Oh, it was a South Carolina spreadsheet report. That makes sense.
It came from Rudy in South Carolina. So I apologize, guys. My brother-in-law sometimes just says, he just doesn't get it half the time. But when he does, he gets it. When he does,
Rudy, we love you.
We love you. Broncos selection is in. Spence, you love that selection?
Yeah, yes, I think it's gonna it shores up a potential need on the defensive line, and he was one of the best available. He was projected to be a late first round, high second round pick, and he fell that far. Hey, and they got a need. They went back 4 picks and picked up another draft pick in the interim. Good for the Broncos. Good business.
Good move. Rudy Torres, my brother-in-law, says breaking up is hard to do. Breaking up is hard. That's a Neil Sedaka song. So, speaking of breaking up, we are going to break up the rest of the show because we're done. We're done.
And the boss told me I had to be off the air by 6:30, and she's already given me the look. So
you're pretty close. All right. Go ahead and
quickly say thank you to everybody. Thank you all for being a part of the show tonight. Really do appreciate it. Brad Harrigan, thank you so much. I know you're go Avs. You know what? Just end it on Sunday. Please just end it. Big E Bronco, thank you so much for following the draft. Appreciate you chiming in and your comments for today. Rudy Torres, how are your friends down there in Gamecock territory? Hopefully you're having a good time there. Kelly Miller, hey. Good to see you. Good to have you part of the show. Nando Magic, thank you for checking in. Really do appreciate you being part of the show. Lawrence Herrera, thank you so much for checking in. Hope you're having a good Friday night. Teflon Don sharded 2 times tonight, so he must have eaten a lot of Raisin Bran for breakfast today. And Victory Lap, thank you so much for checking in. Really appreciate you guys. Hopefully you all have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the draft. Enjoy what you're doing and have fun. We'll see you next Friday. Bill, take us out.
Guys, one more time, real quick. Want to flash up not flash up. I guess that's a bad thing to say. Want to bring up the QR code and the coupon code for Broncos Buzz 20. Please check out Chalice's creations by Cindy Rhoda. A lot of great things for men, women, children of all sizes, of all ages. Clothing, apparel. Mother's Day's around the corner. Father's Day's around the corner. Graduation, 4th of July. She's got military things. She has faith-based things, and she has patriotic apparel. Please check it out. Support her business. And also, it's a huge support for our show. Really, really do appreciate it. Guys, until next Friday, have a wonderful, fantastic rest of your weekend. I hate to say this, Spence, but go Avalanche on Sunday. Till next Friday, guys, have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Like I mentioned, we will see you next Friday. Till then, guys, take care. Bye-bye.
Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Tempo's been asking for me on the road from the west to the